Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now December 27th of 2020, and ever since the very end of The Mandalorian Season 2, a lot of fans around the world have been very much thankful for what Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and George Lucas were able to put together for the fans in order to really set things right within the Star Wars universe. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the deal about Star Wars right now is that they already have over a dozen Star Wars projects in the works as we speak to really kind of give the fans a very big chance to actually realize that Star Wars is going to become more expansive than ever before. That's their ultimate goal, is to make it even all the more expansive than Star Wars Legends ever was, with TV shows, books, novels, comics, video games, and yes, even new movies to come in the near future as well. Now, given that Jon Favreau is a creator himself, really taking care of the franchise with Dave Filoni as his partner, he's really doing a lot of work. He's pouring his heart and soul into the Mandalorian series, as well as the Ahsoka Tano show with Dave Filoni. Now, with that being said, of course, obviously given that Kathleen Kennedy is only working on the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV series, this really does give us a lot of hope that Star Wars is going to actually have a consistent level of success, project after project, to give the fans a very positive version of the franchise. Now, with that being said, what's really exciting all has to do with Jon Favreau responding to the fandom. Given, of course, that The Mandalorian Season 2 is now finished, Disney and Lucasfilm are dedicated to developing new projects for their universe. It's described that recently Jon Favreau took part in an interview where he wanted to thank the Star Wars fans for their support, with Season 2 stating that he is very much overwhelmed and eternally grateful for the fans' reaction of Luke Skywalker's return into the Star Wars world. Favreau continues to say that he and his partner Dave Filoni are very lucky to be able to tell the stories that they love to fans that either grew up with the originals or the prequels, and will continue to make fans happy for the years to come in order to actually keep Star Wars relevant for as long as they can. Favreau went on to say that the amount of feedback was unexpected to him, and that he also wants to thank George Lucas for making Star Wars a reality from the beginning. Otherwise, he would not be here within the Star Wars franchise, and that he promises big surprises are coming our way in the near future. So, let's stop right here for 1 second before we move on. The reason as to why Jon Favreau has been so successful within The Mandalorian, there is a big reason why that I think obviously a lot of fans already realize, but if we take a look at it and compare it to others, when we look at other creators like J.J. Abrams or Rian Johnson, for example, serving as directors and writers of the Star Wars films, we really didn't see all that much passion being poured in. What I realized, at least with JJ, was they were playing it very much safe with The Force Awakens, and they were also kind of doing damage control with Episode 9. And with Rian Johnson in The Last Jedi, I feel that obviously it was trying to be way too different, to the point where it just didn't feel like Star Wars at all. With Jon Favreau, however, he knows how to regulate what the fans want to see, while at the same exact time allowing a story to grow and pretty much, blossom. That's exactly what Favreau's specialty is. He knows how to give specific things to the fans. For example, Ahsoka Tano, Luke Skywalker, Boba Fett, Bo-Katan. These 4 big characters in Season 2 that a lot of fans viewed as the highlights of Season 2. But it's not the only reason as to why we watched Season 2. Like I said before today, it's the icing on the cake. Everything below is how the story is done. He is able to tell a good story. Now, him bringing back Luke, that's what Jon Favreau is going to be known for the rest of his life. And that is a great honor for him. That is a great thing to actually be associated with. So Jon Favreau actually having that connection of being the guy that literally saved Luke. Just think about that. Being the guy that saved Luke Skywalker, bringing him back into The Mandalorian Season 2. We had a moment in time in the sequel trilogy where pretty much fans thought all hope was lost for the character of Luke Skywalker because, well, the sequel trilogy was over. Mark Hamill stated that he was done with Star Wars. He wanted nothing to do with the franchise from that point on forward, except in secret, everything to do with The Mandalorian Season 2. And that's it. However, Jon Favreau turned it around. He was able to actually create a big 180 for the fans, and I can see as to why Favreau has that overwhelmed, feeling of, great, positivity within himself because of what the fans are saying about his talent of using Luke at the very end of Season 2. So, like I've said, I think that regardless, I think that Jon Favreau knows what he's doing. Star Wars is going in the right direction, and fans are only in for a ride right now. We're just in the beginning phases right now. And as Favreau states, he's going to promise to give us big surprises in the near future, so that most likely has to do with the new projects that were announced. So yeah, guys, drop a comment below and let me know about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.